we were in these cactus things, which were enormous. I mean, they're bigger, taller than a house. And I was with a bunch of other guys walking along there, and I said, I said to anybody, I said, I know, here I am, an engineer, and I don't have a shovel. Some guy around the corner said, "Hey, buddy, don't sweat it." He says, I'm a musician, and I don't have a horn." He was from the 168 band. They had them out there for, I think, carrying stretcher bearers and stuff like that. And so somebody had a shovel, and they started digging. I was supposed to be about the third one on that shovel, but there was this Arab hut right close there. It was a kind of a mud thing, and I thought, well, I'll bet there's some water in there. But there was a goddamn camel squatted down right across the door there, and when they tell those camels to lie down, they don't get up until somebody gives them the right signal, see? And I didn't even have it close on that. So I thought, I could see what I thought was some skins, water bags in there. And I thought, this is war. I don't have to be pussyfooting with this damn camel. So I shot the sucker. But that didn't help a lot, because he thrashed and carried on there for quite a long time. Now I couldn't even get close to the door because he was throwing snot all over me and dirt. And he finally got in a position where I could get in there, and sure enough, there were some goat skins with water in them, and I punched a hole in one and caught it in my helmet, and damn, it was all full of hair and stuff, and I thought, gosh, I don't want to drink this. So I looked around some more, and there was one of those kegs that they tied that they carried on the camel's back, one on each side. And so I figured, hey, that's got to be better. But then I couldn't figure out how to get a dang thing open, because by then the cactus juice was beginning to fall down on us quite a bit, because the Germans were shooting up through there. And I was getting pretty dang nervous, so I just took a whack at the end of that keg with my rifle butt and pretty much broke it open. But I had my helmet there ready to fill it up, and I had intended to try to get some of those other guys to get up here and get the water, but I filled that goddamn thing up and was just putting it back in the carrier, and there was a woman, an Arab woman, way back in the gosh darn back part of that hut. I'd heard some chickens back there, and that lady got all excited, and she shouldn't have, but she started for the door. And man, if you don't think that loosened me up quite a bit, having her run out of there, and I had my rifle in my hand, but I squeezed the trigger, not trying to kill her, but I was just reflex. And by then there was so much shooting going on anyway, so I got back up to where the guys were, and somebody got off with my share of the shovel, and it was about time to head out anyway, I guess, because, oh, I know, there. Oh, God. There's one of these guys, one of these infantry guys. He wasn't a medic or a bandsman. He had a rifle, and we heard the chatter down through the cactus there that a tank was coming through, and there was a guy standing on a German on the top, on the hitch, hatch. And it turned out it wasn't a tank. It wasn't a tank. It was one of those armored patrol cars or whatever they were.